क्या हाल है मित्रों। बड़े दिनों बाद लाइव आया। क्या करे भाई, काम ही काम, काम ही काम।
Just happened. I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
नूब निगा नूब नूब निगा निगा नूब नूब। क्या रे चूमू। आवाज कैसी आ रही है भाई, वो बता दे। और बैकग्राउंड नॉइस आ रहा है क्या, लाइक हवा का? टेबल फैन चल रहा है? स्टोरी डालना पड़ेगा। स्पीकर, अरे हाँ भाई, हाँ याद है, याद है, याद है। कल कर दूंगा। ये साला स्ट्रगल खत्म ही नहीं होता। ओ आंटी।
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned
आंटी
me
वो
things were
डेयरिंग
getting
वाली है, खतरों
dangerous.
के खिलाड़ी।
Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're
Mere
lucky Sir
myth.
Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his
आंटी भी
portrait at
मजाक उड़ा रही है
Hogwarts.
भाई।
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some
Voldemort,
curious fixtures he
वो
left
दिखा है ना
here
शायद,
centuries
देखा नहीं
ago.
क्या?
Fixtures?
These vine-covered
एक
pillars,
दो बार दिखा
dozens
है,
of them all around the
बट
area.
जो
I've taken to
ओरिजिनल
calling
मूवी
them the
वाला था
Trials
वैसा
of
नहीं है।
Merlin. I believe he
कैरेक्टर्स
created them as a
अलग-अलग, वो फेस
diversion for his
वगैरह।
fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to
So?
figure out how they work. But I believe I have just
Oh.
unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials
नोरा
to work.
ट्रेडवेल
Mallowsweet?
Versatile
ना
herb.
नोरा त्रिवेदी।
Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings.
नोरा
I
ट्रेडमिल
had
कर दो।
just arrived to test my theory when I was
आंटी
so
ट्रेडमिल में
rudely
रनिंग कर करके
interrupted.
इतने फिट है।
You see, each swirl
4-5
in
बंदों से
Merlin's
लड़
writing
जाते हैं।
has a symbol in the
अरे हाँ
center.
भाई,
That started me thinking, what if
The
फाइट हुई थी ना
Mallowsweet is
इससे
meant to be
पहले।
placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
ओके
I brought
ओके।
a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
चॉक। Get the Mallowsweet from the trunk.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone
Vines.
swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
अच्छा यहाँ पे, ओके। काला जादू। जादू करने से घर नहीं चलता मित्र, खेती बाड़ी करनी पड़ती है।
Vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
ओह,
This is uncharted territory. I am curious
यहाँ पे
about
कुछ
these
करना है।
pyres.
साधन सामग्री। ओह, me to please want to this to solve and when this happen I wonder puzzle. ओके, 1 2 3, चौथा किधर है? 4 होने चाहिए।
Conjuring fire might work. These
Conjuring?
are pyres
भाई ये
after all.
कंजरिंग फायर क्या क्या बोल क्या रही है? कंजरिंग लास्ट राइस देखने गई थी क्या आंटी? ओके, आग का स्पेल क्या है? ए गायब मत हो।
Revelio.
आग, अच्छा ये रही।
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. That's that. Settled.
ओ भाई
Yes, how beautiful!
ये कौन है बीच में?
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the
ले
safety of my notes.
मेरे को जो
and
लेना था
books.
वो ले लिया. अब तुम तुम्हारा देख लो. ये बोल के चली आंटी. गरज मत लगे. ये गायब. वाह बेटे, जादू ही जादू है. Who is she?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the
अच्छा
Pinch
ये
Smedleys. I
वीजली
was
की बहन है
hoping
क्या
someone
शायद?
would come along soon.
लग तो
I
वैसे
was
भी है.
about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to
उसकी
retrieve
वो
something
शायद
from the
हेयर
bottom
स्टाइल
of
भी
the
वैसी
lake.
थी.
Might you be the one to help me?
Yeah.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
I should investigate. Accio!
Ah!
Incendio!
क्या क्या चल क्या रहा है भाई?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again,
Garlic.
Lenora dear.
Garlic.
Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class.
सुंदर तो है.
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
ओ भाई, अरे जिंदा रूट, जिंदा जड़.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new corn and pack down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. Keep at it. A garden requires patience as much as water and sunlight.
अटक गई वाह
The
सही है
edges
सही
mustn't
है
curl and turn brown like that.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
controller
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Protego! Incendio! Accio! Revelio! Revelio.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.